Now this is a pack of 4 that also comes with a bag for storage, which is great for putting shoes and things in when you're traveling. I know for me, when I pack in my suitcase, I don't like my shoes to just be laying on top of my clothes. I like them to be in kind of a separate compartment. But when you're traveling on a plane and you've got like one suitcase, they're kind of all in there together. So they're either underneath things, or I like to have them in a bag. So this one is great for working with a shoe bag, because even if your shoes are dirty and stuff, you can easily wipe that surface clean. So let's give you a closer look at this pack of packing cubes. Now, if you know me, you know that I love packing cubes. I've tried a lot of different kinds of packing cubes. I have a lot of them. I use them for travel all the time, but I also use them around my house. So I think these packing cubes are so much more than just for packing a suitcase, although they are completely awesome for that. Okay, so let's give you a look at these. As you can see, they're really nice and easy to store away. You can put them all together and slide them away. I have so many packing cubes, and they are all placed away underneath my bed because they fold down super small and you can just slip them away when they're not in use. Okay, so let's take a look at these. I'll start out showing you the different sizes and features that are on all of these cubes. Whoop, just dropped one. Okay. So we've got your large, and 2 kind of medium sizes. One is slightly bigger than the other, and a small. Okay, so on each one of these packing cubes, there is a handle on the one side, which is super convenient, especially when you're packing them full and you're using them like vertically to organize in a storage, like in a cupboard or something. You can slip them in that way and be able to pull them out. So if you're using them for home storage, that's really nice. Also, this one is a nice small one, so it's great for a toiletry bag, so you can put your items in here and be able to carry them back and forth. When I travel, I always use a small one like this, where I'll put like my contacts and toothbrush and getting ready things. So when I'm staying in someone else's house, or in a hotel, going to and from places to keep all my toiletries together, just pick it up, carry it into the bathroom, and bring it back to my room when I'm done. So I love, these make awesome toiletry bags. So opening it up, you can see that it is a cube shape. They go pretty flat, but when you pack them up, you get a nice square cube shape there. These ones also have mesh on the outside, so these are water resistant here, and they wipe clean nicely. So if you get makeup or something on the inside, a damp cloth will clean them out very easily. They've got a mesh viewing screen. Now this one has an X across the front, but you have these 4 mesh areas so you can kind of see what is inside of your packing cube. And they all are double zippered as well, and they all have these this material here coming off of the zippers. You can kind of hang things off. It's easy to grab and pull. So they're really convenient zippers. They're also strong and durable, which is good, because these packing cubes become useless to you if they have cheap zippers, right? And should one of them happen to come off, then you're not using your cube anymore. So nice features on all of those. Good sizes. So these ones would be great to pack clothing in, and smaller items and things here. Okay, so how I use my packing cubes. It's nice to have a set of 4 with all different sizes, and these are good sizes to have, because the small one is great for toiletries. You've got your medium-sized ones, which would be nice for things like curling irons, hair dryers, stuff like that you want to pack and keep separate. Makeup. And this large one here is great for like packing and organizing clothes. So when I pack to travel, I always travel with a family of 5. So what I like to do is have a large one like this for each one of my kids' clothing. Because when we travel on an airplane, we like to pack as few suitcases as possible. And these packing cubes are great because I can pack their clothes in here and have them separated from everything. So when we get to our destination, or if we're stopping at multiple places or staying at a couple of different hotels, I can just pull this one out and say, this is your clothes, this one's your clothes, this one's your clothes, and they all have their own little bag of clothing. We took a 2-week vacation where we went to 2 different places across the country, 2 different states, and it was really nice because the multiple places that we stayed at, I could pull out these individual bags filled with their clothes, and then everybody had a certain amount. We got to fit everything you bring into here, and it kept things really, really organized in my suitcase. And it was easy for me when doing laundry while traveling, because I would do laundry, fold it, put it away in the individual cubes, pack it right back up, and be ready to go again. So packing cubes really help me to organize when packing. When it's super chaotic and you've got not just your stuff but your kids' stuff, it's really nice for me to organize. So I had a couple of cubes that I use. I have these ones that I use for my kids, and smaller ones that I use for toiletry items, stuff like that would be taking back and forth. And it was a great way to organize stuff in my suitcase. So when I travel, I always use packing cubes like this. Also, if you're just going on like a day trip or something, it's nice to have these in cars and have, you know, in your car just nice organized packing cubes you can kind of stack in your trunk and be able to pull stuff out for different times during your trip when you need it. It's a great way to organize in your house as well. I use packing cubes that I will pack up and like slide underneath my bed and pull out. I also use them in closets, on shelves, where I will pack them full of things and be in there. In my bedside table, I have stuff that I want to have organized in separate. So I just have in cubes, but that I want to take out and carry along with me places. So the great thing about these, you can have stuff packed in here, you slide it out, and then you've got this nice carrying bag that you can take wherever. I'm about to reorganize my bathroom. And so like the shelvings and cupboards in there, these work well to stand up in cupboards and be able to slip in and out. So you've got these individualized cubes standing out there that you can pull out what you need and leave the other things in there. So I plan to use my packing cubes in those cupboards. These ones are a great size for having in there, standing up vertically in your cupboards. So I don't just use them when packing. I have ones sort of set aside that are just for packing, but I use them for organizing in my house all the time. So these are nice and durable. You can tell that it's really thick on the outside and a protective coating here, so it keeps your stuff safe. Now, if you are wanting to store these long-term under beds, be aware that these do have mesh here, so dust and everything can obviously get through the top. If you've got them turned over this way, then that's a different story where the mesh is up against your carpet or floor. So I store things underneath beds, stuff like that, these packing cubes. I use them all over my house for storage inside of cupboards, inside of bedside tables, underneath beds. They're a great way to stay organized when you're packing, and also for just use around the house. So mine are definitely not sitting in a bundle somewhere and not being used. I'm always using them. And there's stuff that you use in your house that is easy to just pull out and pack away and bring with you, and these are terrific for that. So that's been your closer look at this set of 4 packing cubes. These ones come in a black color, and they have this like dark bluish purple color cut through it. So there only is one color option for these packing cubes. I kind of like it when they have multiple color options. So if I really, really like a particular brand, I can pick in multiple color options. And then like one child has this set of colored packing cubes, one child has this color, to make things a little bit easier. But it's not a big deal. I really like the quality of these ones. And they're great. Nice durable zippers, which you want. The clear viewing mesh so you can see what's in your cube. And then the handles with a nice durable fabric. Those are all things that you want for packing cubes. As you can feel, it's pretty slick here. So if you are to use these underneath your bed, they're nice to glide in and out without it getting stuck or torn. And this is nice, good tear stop material on the outside of these. So they're durable. They're great for organizing. And I'm a big fan of packing cubes, and these definitely get my stamp of approval. And they also come with this that you can use as a storage bag, or this is a great one that you can use for shoes or other items like that that you want to keep separate in your bags, with this nice tie right here. And that's been your closer look at this packing cube set.